knows what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now, I don't know who comes up with all these different awareness months, but since 1992, the month of April is also known as Stress Awareness Month. And there's no question that dealing with life during a pandemic has been stressful. And then there's everyday stress from your personal and work life. And work life, like bills, parenting, your crazy family members, the latest headline on the news, the trial. So how do you deal with all the and death and bereavement and kids acting up and coronavirus, all this stuff. So how do we deal with all of that? So we want to know what's stressing you out the most right now, and what you're doing to handle the stress. Get out us 866-9-RICKEY, 866-9-RICKEY. Now, Eva, you have a husband and 3 kids. What's stressing you out the most these days?
You know, what stresses me the most is not the kids or my husband. They're more so the easy part. It's the headline news for me. It's the black man being shot every other day for me. It's the Georgia passing laws to voter suppress for me. So it's the news that really peeves me. And what I do to de-stress or unstress is, for one, know that I can make a difference, and 2, figure out how that I can do that. So if it's from lobbying to putting stuff up on Instagram to get awareness out there, but you know, the news really, really is wearing me out, Rickey.
Right. Yeah. I be on MS. You know, I be going from Rachel Maddow.
You watch the news like I do.
To Don Lemon, the Cuomo. Yes. To then I have to. I'm supposed to be in bed. I have to watch that. What is it? The 11th hour.
The 11th hour.
I'm supposed to be in bed. Brad, what about you?
Sundays with Abby.
Right.
And I think just getting back into the swing of things, because we got so used to just chilling and not doing much of nothing. So now it's getting acclimated with like life again and all the things that are happening, and you then trying to juggle family, and then trying to juggle bills, and then trying to get the house worked on, and then trying to do music, and then trying to study. Like
and
it's
you
just
got like 3 TV shows. And a radio show.
It's a lot, but hey, I'm here for it. But it's definitely stressful, and you really don't have much time to rest.
What about you, Gary?
No, you don't.
It's the bills. And you know what? And I'm going to be honest with y'all, too. Now, it's supposed to help us, but it just didn't help me. That's one of the reasons like why my truck is gone. They let you put your bills back for 3 months because of the pandemic. And hell, I put the bills back. I pushed all that back, and like my lights was turned off the other day, and my phone was yesterday, but I got them back on. But when they let you do that, you forget. Hell, I forgot. I forgot.
Gary, you don't have hire somebody part-time, like an assistant to help you? Because you know you're scatterbrains. You got ADHD. You don't take no medicine for that.
Yeah, but it's just, I just
And then
forgot.
you always let your lights and your gas and stuff get cut off. You do that. You've been doing that since for 15 years. Every 2 or 3 months, your lights off, your gas off. Then you get your car repossessed. They done took your damn Range Rover, and then they done put you in a little damn Jeep Escape. Like,
but
your car come on a keychain.
Damn it!
Why do you do this?
I don't know why. I just forgot. And my mom was like, "Gary, you got to get better than this." She said, "I need somebody to help me," but hell, I can't afford nobody.
You definitely need somebody to help you. You cheap. You don't like to. You take all your money. You go to the mall. You buy clothes. You don't have nowhere to hang up the clothes. You're gonna end up on an episode of Hoarders and stuff, and just like you sit over there in the dark and you complain. And all of this stuff, you won't go nowhere. We try to get you to go on vacation. You won't go nowhere, but you want to walk through Lenox Mall with a purse switching real fast and think we supposed to walk around the mall with you. Everybody think we together and we a couple or whatever. How you do this?
I don't know. I got to get better. I almost beat the nation because my phone was off. I was like, Jesus.
Your cell phone?
Yes, I forgot.
What about your house phone?
I don't have a house phone. Or do I have one?
Well, why did you get
house phone?
Well, why did you? Yeah, he was the last one to get rid of it.
But they told you, they let you push the stuff back. So I pushed it back.
Well, did you stop going to Spirit, the therapy session that we set you up with?
I saw her online. I need to call her because I saw she did something online recently. I need to call her back.
And then, it all started when you had that breakdown when you was working at Wendy's.
Move on. Go on to somebody else here.
You don't want to. Okay, I'm not trying.
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm not trying to bring that up. But I'm just telling you, that's where it all started.
Well, yeah, it did start.
You was back there working.
Rickey, go to the next person.
You was back there working at Wendy's, and you wasn't bothering nobody. You were just trying to work. You understand?
Yeah, I understand.
And then the tickets kept coming up, and it was lunchtime. The phone kept ringing. The phone kept ringing. And you just took a whole fresh pot of chili and threw it across the restaurant.
And that's the time, but I hadn't been diagnosed yet, hell. So now I know.
And then you was walking down the street and somebody had you, you jumped on the back of somebody's truck.
How did you remember all that?
Where did they take you?
Hell, the police took me to damn jail because they thought I was
How long did they keep you in jail?
I was there for a week.
But you wasn't in the psych ward or nothing.
No, they had me in a regular thing, honey.
Okay, but when you went to jail, when the listener came and got you out in Dallas,
that was for
they took you to for Lulu.
Yeah.
Did you take you down to Lulu?
Yeah, they took me. No, they took me. What was that little town? Somewhere in Corsicana, somewhere. But thank God Shirley came and a listener came and they got me out.
So you said they sprayed you down with this white stuff. What was that?
Honey, they deroached me, honey. They put that spray damn it on me like I had lice or roaches or something. Hell, I'm like, what's this about?
Yeah, it's a delouser.
Is that what it is? I'm like, how the hell y'all have to deroach
like
me?
Like on Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah.
And how long was you in it? They didn't give you no magazines or nothing to
They
read?
didn't give me nothing. They didn't have a damn clock.
What kind of cereal they gave you?
I forgot. And the guy gave me 3 boxes after he recognized who I was. He gave me 3 extra boxes.
It was Cheerios, wasn't it?
It was something with no sugar. But yeah, it probably was them. Like some Cheerios. But I'm so glad that's behind me. So
I didn't mean to bring her. I wasn't trying to
you
be
brought
messing.
all it up. I was talking about damn it, this stuff about what's this? COVID.
Yeah.
Hell.
Yeah. Are we taking calls? Yeah. Rocky, what's been stressing you out?
Man, the pandemic itself. I mean, I don't know if y'all, at the beginning, I thought this was going to just kind of come and go. It's one of those things. But golly, just the pandemic and the length of it, how long it's been, that's the stressful part.
Special K.
Yeah. We don't have enough time left in the show for me to talk about what's stressing me
don't.
out.
We don't want to hear all that mess. Jesus.
We're going to pass.
Not at all.
You walk around with a black cloud over your head. We're tired of it.
Rickey.
I swear you be never happy.
Linus, honey, from Charlie Brown.
I only knew.
Hey, listen.
I only knew the struggles I'm going through.
Listen, let's go to the phone. So what's stressing you out? Good morning.
First, it's the kids, the husband, and I'm a business owner. 2 stores I own. So I'm going to be honest with you, it's just normal life. But I'm learning how to deal with it with trusting in God and by not trying to overload myself with it and just relax during the day.
My job is really stressing me out, and I just take a walk in the morning time to kind of clear my mind.
Look, I ain't got not one daggone stimulus check. That's what's stressing me out. Everybody else, they got 2 or 3. I'm still trying to get the first.
For me, it's trying to juggle work and dropping the kids off from school and picking them up, getting off of work, running to pick them up, got to go home, cook, and clean, and bathe them, get them ready for the next day again. I just recently started meditating.
The most that's stressing me out is this case, this George Floyd case. Man, we got all the stuff, all the material to show that this man was in the wrong, man. I'm calling from Mississippi, man. Rickey Smiley, you the man, bro. And I thank you for listening to our stress factors, man. Keep doing your thing, man. But that's what's really on our mind.
Hey, bro, I appreciate you, bro. But like real talk, Brad, all y'all, for me right now, man, it's just so many deaths. Death in the family. Lost 2 family members, and then Ariel Yarbrough. I've been knowing her ever since she was a little girl in our church. Was murdered at W.C. Patton Park in Birmingham, Alabama, and having to have a conversation with her dad. We was going to try to get him on this morning. I might try to get him on tomorrow, let him speak and encourage other mothers that have murdered children. But just the stress of a funeral of a loved one that was like a dad. My Uncle Herbert was a dad to me. You know, he graduated high school. He finished high school with my dad. They all finished high school together. They fought in Vietnam War together. My dad got killed. My uncle stepped up to the plate and raised me along with my granddad and my grandparents. But my uncle was just everything that we enjoyed, the Mountain Dews, boating, everything. It came from my Uncle Herbert, you know, and, just having him pick me up from school to take me fishing. I caught my first fish with him, got me really into fishing, everything that I love the most. Other than football, which come from Uncle Bruce, but my Uncle Herbert, man, that boating and that water, everything that we all get to enjoy, it comes from Uncle Herbert. and to have to bury him was just absolutely depressing. It's like the sun is not even the same color anymore. And I can't even begin to imagine what people are feeling that have lost kids and lost their mother or whatever. And so I know a lot of people stressed out and stuff, but I just want to just say to everybody that has lost a loved one that's dealing in bereavement that I am thinking of you, and I'm praying for you and praying for you and your family. God bless you. God bless your life. Please seek therapy.
Yes.
Please go and get the help that you need. The church folks have trained us to sweep stuff up under the rug, and God gonna fix it after a while, and it's gonna be okay, and time heal all wound. Man, forget that. Forget that. Go and get help. Go and talk to somebody and get the help that you need for your stress, not just with death and bereavement, but with all of your stress, because you don't want to have post-traumatic stress disorder, but we're dealing with all of this trauma. We got to change our mindset and go and seek these counselors. Some wonderful counselors out there, Crystal Mullins and Spirit and Counselor Yanetta Spring. They out here, man, doing wonderful things, helping and saving our minds or whatever when we get overwhelmed. So more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.